Hello everybody and welcome back. This is Friendly Gamer 117 resuming the Dragon Age Let's Play. So I'm actually kind of recording this kind of just after the first one was released, so I know before in the other one I asked if people would like if I stopped and talked to people more, if I just focused more on the story. I haven't heard anything yet, so what I'm going to do in this episode is I'm going to just I'm not going to stop and talk to everyone, I'm not going to do everything. And then if people decide later they want to hear that, if you just comment, I can do that. But as of now, I'm just going to I don't want to make the videos longer than they need to be. Another thing I did do is I equipped that sword that's on the right side of my body. It was my father's sword, and I equipped it. I decided I'll do my equipment management off screen. I also have to level up, but I figured, I don't want to unequip that. I also have to level up, and I figured I could do those on screen at least so people kind of know how my stats are, but I didn't think people would want to see that. So once again, I'm going to put 2 more points in dexterity, and I'm going to put 1 more point in constitution. So more agile, a little more health, and then another ability I'm going to take is aim, which is good for the bow and arrow. Basically, I'll fire slower, but I'll do better attack, damage, and armor penetration, critical chance. So, and actually, I should equip my bow. So basically what will happen is I'm more likely to hit people. I'll just go slower. So we just got to Ostagar, and we're going to go ahead. We're looking for Alistair. I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to stop and talk to everyone unless people decide later that they do.
You must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
I am, thank you. But I didn't want to bother everyone unless that's something that people are interested in. But there's just a lot of people I've been talked to here, so I'm not going to go ahead and do that. I know there's actually someone I can buy stuff from over here. So.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain.
No, I can't say I have.
Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the maker of... Oh, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies?
I don't really have time to ask to find this person.
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some, goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand.
I'm kind of poor, so...
Let me know what you'd like.
So in the bottom, you'll see 26 out of 70. That's how much inventory space I have. So what I can do is buy... Oop, I can't quite buy a backpack yet. What I also did is take all the items I'm going to sell, set it as junk, and then I'll sell all my junk. Now I can buy... Oop, I can't buy the backpack. I need 3 more silver. Do I have anything else I don't need? Ugh. Kuzland guard shield. So this is like the shield of my father. This is just a regular shield. I'll sell the regular shield and buy a backpack, which now gives me 10 more inventory slots, which is good just to have.
You know? That pretty face could be
Trying to think, is there
decorating
anything
some
in here I want to do? Talk to the Kennel Master quick, see if he wants anything.
Excuse me, I must get the hounds ready for battle. Half the dogs are sick from darkspawn blood.
Okay.
It's terrible.
Oh, I'll take a quick look around. I don't really want to stop and talk to everyone, but if you see those shiny things, you can get for the 50 experience can help, because I'm playing on normal, so at least, which isn't hard, but it'll just be a little more experience, level up a little faster. I don't really see anything. It's a pretty big camp. There's Duncan. There's Fenway. That's my dog. That's how I talk to her. She loves it. Promise. Okay, so I don't see anything really here. I'm going to go ahead and... Actually, I think I saw something shiny over here before. What is this?
Finished.
Oh, nice. I just unlocked that right in front of him. I'm sure no one noticed. I just stole splint mail. Alright, so we're supposed to be looking for another Grey Warden named Alistair, and he is up here according to our map.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
Yeah. Besides that, the world ending, everyone's getting along. I know exactly what you mean.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
No. And I'm guessing you're Alistair.
And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Alright, pleased to meet you. I'm gonna try to be pleasant with everyone, because, after I just lost my family, I don't want to make more enemies, so...
Right, that was the name. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
No, I haven't.
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
What was that argument about?
With the mage. The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are. Which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
So, I'm just gonna ask what a Templar is.
You don't know? Quick version then. The Chantry tries to control mages because they're dangerous, so they keep Templars that train to hunt down and kill apostates. That's what I was being trained as when Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
Well, Alistair, I look forward to traveling with you.
You do? Huh, that's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
No. I don't need to ask you. Oh, is this something I can open?
I shall do it.
Let's see. Ooh, a long sword and what's a slow rune? Chance to reduce movement speed. +1 fire damage and a long sword. I'll just take everything. The good thing too is getting experience. And so now I have 2 people. I can switch. I could be Alistair. Or I can be me. I will stick with me. Is there anything else shiny? Servant. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and, like I said, normally there's other people you can talk to. I'm going to try to not stop and talk to everyone because I feel like that's going to be boring gameplay wise. So unless people later say they want to see it, I'd rather not bother everyone with all this talking to random people.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing. This is Sir Jory, a knight from Redcliffe.
How do you do?
And this here is Daveth, a fellow from Denerim.
That's me. I'm a fellow.
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
I don't really know what he means by fellow, but yep, that's me. I'm the new guy.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You 4 will be heading into the Korcari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
And What's the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
What kind of scrolls are they?
Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
What if they're not there? I mean, if they're just pieces of paper.
It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true.
Okay, understood.
Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Okay, so we got me, Alistair, a knight, Davith, another rogue, it looks like, and Jory, a two-handed knight, or fighter. So we're gonna go ahead. I don't think there's anything else I need to be doing in town. Yeah, I don't need to do anything with these guys now. We're just gonna head in.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Nope, a wolf. Oh, a couple wolves. Alright, I'm gonna start shooting my bow. These guys got those guys. Alright, there's a lot of wolves coming out here. Where are these wolves coming from? Oh, of course, all that time and I miss. I'm gonna move in, help my team out a little more. I'll switch to my sword and dagger. Okay. I feel like I wasn't very helpful. I actually want the guy with... Oh, never mind, we're already under attack. What I'm gonna do is I'll stun a little, circle around. So, as a rogue, my specialty is there's little black circles on the back of the enemies. That's where I can backstab them. So I want to be there as much as I can, because that gives me... I don't know if it's necessarily a bonus, but it gives me more benefits as a rogue. So, looks like people. I wonder if the wolves ate them. Let's see. A letter. Geography. Oh. Dying soldier.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
Yeah, we can take you back.
If you just bandage me up, I can get back myself.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
Well, I don't think we're helpless.
I still do not relish the thought of encountering an army.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
I like Davith. This guy seems funny. Oh yeah, so looks like a lot of dead bodies. Ooh, a flower.
That flower, white with a red centre. The Kennel Master at Ostagar was asking about those.
Yeah, we'll just take it
It probably is.
Might be useful.
You want to be careful picking flowers around the wilds, mind you. They're as like to spit poison in your face as not. The Kennel Master said this flower can help dogs that get sick from biting Darkspawn. At any rate, he was offering a reward if someone went into the wilds and brought him one. Might want to think about it is all.
Alright, well. Give us a reward. Oh, okay. So Hurlocks. So these are Darkspawn. So what I'm going to do is I'll put on aim, and I'm going to start shooting. Let's let them come to us and get a couple attacks in, hopefully. So before they come, I got 2 arrows out. 3. Okay, now I'm going to get in. Oh, okay, a lot more. I'm going to go charge the archers. I'll probably die, but gotta do what we can. So, let's see. Stab this guy in the back. Oh, I'm a lot more hurt than I thought I'd be. I need to have my team help me. Yeah, so like I said, I don't have a lot of health. I don't put a lot of points in Constitution because hopefully I'm not being targeted. And I do have to remember that I'm not really made for charging. So I don't know if I'm gonna have to switch, keep my bow, or I'm gonna have to put more points in Constitution. But so obviously after a fight like that, and even just if you see how hurt I was getting, which I don't know if I showed you that my health is the bottom right, it's the red, and the yellow is the stamina. So I think what I'm gonna have to keep doing is staying as an archer first, and going from there. Death Root. Alright, and I believe Death Roots for crafting poisons. But I've never actually really crafted any in this game, so I'm not 100% on it. So looking at the map, it shows, looks like enemies are this way. More Darkspawn, I kind of miss fighting wolves now. Actually I want Davith to take out his bow, and I want Davith to start shooting. And I will also start shooting, but then hopefully this way they target Davith. And oh, look at that! If we can get one guy out, for the rest of them come. And Davith go after that guy. It looks like yeah. I don't mind if Davith goes down. I just don't want it to be Steve, since Steve's the hero of the story. Yeah, so at least the other guys are being distracted, so I can go up and start stabbing in the back. So I think I'll just have to focus on making sure I'm not the main target, and that should be fine. Right now I'm behind. Alright, so boom, boom, boom. Fight a whole army at this point, as long as they kind of come at us piecemeal. So I'm just kind of looting everything. I'll look through it later. I don't want to bore you guys with inventory management, so I'm going to do a lot of that off screen. But while I am in the wilds, I'm going to actually explore as much as I can. I don't expect to be coming back, but also if I'm missing out on talking to a bunch of people, I'm going to be missing out on a lot of side quests. So I think it can just help in terms of getting experience and stuff. Okay, so just shooting at Davith. Okay, now everyone else is coming. I can stun guys with an ability. I can just get behind him and hopefully take out as much health as. Oh, now I'm stunned. That's not good. Oh, didn't matter. Cut his head off. Oh, jeez. More bad guys. I want to take out the big guy. feel like he's the bigger threat to my team. Oh, sword and shield. So yeah, I think we're doing pretty well. If we encounter the army like this, we could probably all, and we're kind of winning the whole fight. There's, chests over here. Which is good, I'm finding loot, which is good because, a field journal, what's this? Something about the barbarians. It's nice because I need money, and as you guys saw, I couldn't afford the backpack originally. And I know you get I think you get a second opportunity to buy another backpack, which is good because they're very rare, and just having more inventory space is good. I don't want to bore you guys when I'm checking inventory and comparing, oh, this dagger is made of steel and this one's made out of, I don't know, copper, and this one's made out of rocks. I'm not going to bother you in terms of doing all those things, but I'll do those off. Oh, what's this? Ooh. So actually what bothers me is they said people popped out of the ground. I didn't, it seems like these kind of dark spawns seem to. I wasn't aware that they kind of, I don't know if that was just kind of, they snuck up on them or if they actually did pop out of the ground. 'Cause that would be bad if they can do that. And actually that kind of ambush did throw me off. I wasn't really paying full attention. I was very excited. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I hope my brother wasn't one of those bodies, because I remember they said he's scouting in the wilds. So I hope that oh good, just wolves, not darkspawn. I forgot that they said my brother was one of the people who was in the wild, so I hope he's still alive. Let's get the wolves as weak as we can before they get to us. Okay, well I'm not hitting them. But I don't need 4 people up there. One person can use a bow. And actually, so if you ever want, now I'm playing as Alistair. And in harder fights, I'll probably have to switch between people and pause the game more. But I'm hoping to not have to do that too often, because I feel like that might be boring for you guys. So I'm going to try to stick with... Well, I'm going to try to stay on normal difficulty and keep that going. So we're going to see how that works out in the end, but... okay, one wolf in front of me. So I really take a lot more time aiming with this thing. I wonder if the bonus is actually worth it. I don't know if there's anyone... Ooh, alpha wolf. I don't know if anyone's ever actually done math to say, oh, the bonus is actually better or not, or maybe it's only good against armored targets because you have more extra armor penetration. So I'll have to think about that. One thing I do like is everyone's health and stamina kind of recharges after a fight, which is nice just to... it's just nice to have that, so you don't have to worry, if someone gets hit in the fight, as long as they survive, it's fine. And if they actually get put down in the fight, they just have an injury, which is a pain, but minor. I mean, they survive, so it's not like you actually lose your characters. So I'm still... I don't know if I got enough blood. Auto-saving. It's probably a fight. Oh, look. Are you my brother? Are you my brother? None of them look like him. Oop. Rogue. Let's take him out. Oh, wow. This guy's shooting lightning and stuff. I think that's a bigger thing. I want to shoot at him. Alright, he's running away. We're dealing with these guys now. I'll loot these bodies. Now we're out of combat, give ourselves a chance to heal before we go chase that magic user. Okay. Oh, trap. I got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Nice. Super special. I was able to disarm all the traps so no one got stuck in bear. I don't know if bear traps would do damage or just kind of keep us from moving. But, I mean, looks like with a bunch of guys aiming bows at us plus a magic user, that would not be a good thing. I don't know if I need to increase my strength. I should have figured that out because I feel like I'm not very helpful in combat. And I don't want to be horrible in combat, so... Oh, Alistair needs help. Oh, never mind, he's good. He doesn't even need help. It's fine. Looks like Sir Jory's almost knocked out. Let's let everyone heal. Oh, okay. Never mind. Can't heal now. Oh, wow. Yeah, that guy came right before Jory could heal after that fight, and now he's down. Ugh. I'm just getting annoyed. One of your party members was knocked out during combat. Any sustained ability the party member had active was deactivated. He or she will also have an injury. Remove them using injury kits, which are located in potions. So I don't know if in the tutorial... Oh, it does show he has an injury. So he has head trauma, which... Oop, I don't need tactics. Head trauma does... He has penalty to damage, so he's going to be less effective in fights. Great. As the guy with a big sword, I'm sure him doing less damage is great. Is there anything out here? There's just campfire? That seems weird. Because these guys were like invisible. They popped out of the ground. Maybe they saw us and, I don't know, snuck up on us. That's where they're just hanging out. Let's loot all these bodies. Pinch of ashes. So I know, I remember from when I played this game years ago, there was a legend where if you sprinkled ashes on some rocks, a demon would appear and grant you a wish or something. I imagine these shiny things are where I do it. So let's get our wish granted. Sprinkle more ashes. Maybe it's a genie. Oh, since it seems to be in combat, I'm guessing it's not a genie. But at least just one thing, hopefully we can all take him. Hopefully I can do some damage since I'm not... Man, I can't hit anything. Ooh, that guy went flying. Sir Jory is probably my least favorite of the recruits. I like Alistair, I like Davith, but Sir Jory just seems like a pain in the butt. So I'm gonna try to stun him again. No, he can't be stunned, I guess, but it makes sense. He's a demon. I'm basically throwing sand in his face. Okay, we got him. He had chainmail on him. That's interesting. And boots. Makes sense. I'd probably put boots and chainmail. Saving once again. I do remember this game actually saved a lot. But let's see here. I'm going to do this last fight, and then I'm going to call the episode here, because it's getting a bit long. So let's go ahead and try to lure this guy out here. And actually, Davith, take out your bow and start shooting this guy too. You and me. And it seems like we can just take him out. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Davith is doing 14 damage. I'm doing like 15, and I fire a lot slower. I don't know if it's really worth it to have aim on. Let's see again. So I did about 13, 15, 14. Yeah, basically 1 damage more. I don't know if it's maybe just good for heavy armored people. I don't know. Well, I'll shoot at these guys while they're actually, I'm gonna get in there. Davith can be our ranged cover if I can hopefully help a little more. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I want to fight the other guy. Now I'm in trouble. Okay, Davith distracted this guy. Hopefully get a few more hits off. Sir Jory's almost down. Alistair's almost down. Once again, Steve has to save the day. I'll save Alistair first. I don't really care about Jory. Oh, he's down again. Okay. And save this guy. We are a rocking team. So I guess I should check to see, besides looting all the bodies, I should see what Sir Jory has for injuries, since now he's been downed twice. So yeah, man, this guy is not going to be happy. He has... Nope, not what I wanted to do. He has head trauma, penalty to damage, and cracked skull, penalty to cunning. He is not going to be too healthy. I'll also level up quick. So strength measures, damage deals in physical combat, accuracy of melee attacks. But dexterity says, and choose a chance to hit, which I imagine is archery. Makes you more likely to damage. I'll put a point in strength, but I'm not sure if that's a waste. I'll also put 2 points in constitution for now. Get a little more health. I want to pick up making better health potions. And I also want to, what's this? Below the belt. Swift and unsportsmanlike kick, dealing normal combat damage and imposing penalties to defense. That's good. Combat movement means it's easier for me to backstab. This would also be good, being able to pick more locks and stuff. I might get that, but I don't know how many archery things I'm gonna get. This would bonus attack and defense. I'm gonna get more picking locks, so I'll get improved tools. And I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode. Oh, I don't want to be on Jory. Oh, I just used a health potion on accident. Jory. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. So this is Friendly Gamer 117. Thanks for watching.